What is going on, guys? It's DJ Eric Kuhl back with another video, and today we're going to be sampling a classical song and turning it into a Bobby Shmurda type beat. So I don't know if you guys saw, but in the news recently there's a chance that Bobby Shmurda may be released next month. That's going to be February at the time of recording this video. So I wanted to see if we could maybe cook something up in honor of his release, because, you know, it's going to be a big day in the hip-hop realm. So I went out and I found a classical song from a few hundred years ago, right? So I'm hoping it's royalty free. And it's Tchaikovsky, Swan Lake. I don't know how to pronounce Tchaikovsky, but I definitely know I've listened to some of his music before. And what I ended up doing is chopping up the sample, because a lot of times when people play classical music, like it's just the piano, it won't be 100% on beat, because they'll speed up or slow down whenever to add effect to the music. And that's really cool when they do it, but in the terms of making a drill beat, we can't really have it at all these different speeds. We got to keep it at the same speed so it matches the drums. So I chopped it up. Just wanted to show you guys before I consolidate it into a one solid contiguous clip. Alright, so now that we got that, we can start putting in the drums. And so now that we got that, I wanted to kind of give you guys a rundown of what I was thinking of doing. So first, after I route this to a new track, I assembled some drums here. And I also assembled this brass hit, and I think that Bobby Shmurda would use this in some of his songs. Like, I'm thinking we combine some more kind of vintage sounds from when he was out making music with some modern drill sounds. And that brass hit kind of would go, you know, it's more sort of older, but it's still relevant now, and it's this brass hit. And I'm just thinking we play this in with the beat, just to add a little more depth and a little more melody to it. So I'm going to clone this so we can get a little funky with it. So let's play this brass hit in. Alright, and I'm going to put that more in the background, because it's obviously quite loud. Alright, so I'm just going to start with a simple sort of snare in here, just to use it as like the hi-hat or something. Alright, so I grabbed two snares when I was first laying out this beat. And I grabbed this basic snare here. That's kind of more of like your Chief Keef, like drill kind of chop snare. And this is like a more UK drill sort of chop snare, like a more modern one. So I'm thinking of combining these two, and we'll see how that sounds. Alright, so next I'm thinking we can put in a kick and start getting some bounce in here. I'm gonna boost this volume a little bit. And there we go. Now I want to add in a crash every once in a while, so I'll just start here and see where we can move this pattern around where we need some crashes. It's a little loud. See if something like this. I'm not a huge Crash fan, but bringing this in every once in a while could give it some diversity and make it sound more unique. Alright, so I got the drill 808 here, and make sure, as always, that you get your volume envelope set with only the hold up. That way you get that cutoff right at the end, and you're not left with notes just kind of floating around and clashing with each other. So I'm just kind of start with a simple 808 pattern, and I'll go back and add some slides in. So I'll just start with this B that I played on the that bell hit, that brass hit. I'm not really liking how hard this 808's hitting, like in terms of the impact, that attack. So I'm gonna turn the offset up a little bit, and I'm gonna set it on generic. Alright, something I'm not liking is how high pitched the snare is. So I'm going to pitch it down a little bit and see if that makes a difference. Definitely think that's way harder. Yeah, so I like what we got there a lot. I definitely think that we could probably pitch up the sample, pitch it down here and there to add some variety. You know, we got plenty of elements that we can add and remove to create a drill beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go arrange this beat, I'm going to mix and master it, and I'll be back to you guys to present to you the final product. Alright, so I'm back, and I have arranged and mixed and mastered the beat. Let me show off the full thing here. And I'm going to kind of go down and just explain to you guys what I did. So as with most of my beats, I start off with just a melody in the intro here, and I actually chopped it up on the, right before the drop, so it's like, just builds up a little more energy. I got this riser effect, which I use very often. And I chop up the kick and the 808 as well to build it up. Then we get into the chorus. We have everything, and then after that I take away some elements for this first verse. We build it back up towards the middle of the verse, and then we drop it back down for this sort of bridge section, this intro to the chorus. And then much of the same over here, although in certain elements I do pitch up the melody an octave, and I do pitch it down over here. Alright, so I'm back the next day, right? And I had this thought in the shower last night. What if I put the vocals from this song right here? I can't say that name due to a reason, but what if I put the vocals from that Bobby Shmurda song onto this beat? How would it sound? So I did that, and I'm going to play you guys the final result.
And Chewy on some hot nigga. Like I talked to Chicey when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl, then he drop nigga. And we keep the mind millies on my block nigga. And Monte keep it on him, he done drop niggas. And he be wildin', he some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with them cocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade.
Alright guys, so that is the final beat, sampling Swan Lake. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Something a little different, you know, just combining up a bunch of different stuff. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and who knows, maybe Bobby Shmurda will rap on something that sounds completely different when he gets out of jail. There's no really knowing because he hasn't rapped in like 5 years due to the fact that he was in jail. So I wish him a speedy and safe return to the normal world. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, a like and a comment would really be appreciated. It would help YouTube to push out this content so more people could be able to see it. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I was on my YouTube's analytics page, right, and only around 8 to 9% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed. So go down and hit that subscribe button. Let's get that number up to 20% as soon as possible. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.